Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to use the different filter options in the news module in Quotestream. So now let's go in through the filter option a bit more. So if you wanted to see all news for all sources, you would select news type, all news, and all news sources, they're all checked. And if you click OK, you're just going to get everything, and it's going to be a lot. So that might not be the best way. And don't mind me, the screen opens up on my main screen. I have multiple screens, so we'll just work with that. I'll keep dragging it up so that you can see. If you wanted to do it for a specific symbol, again, you type in the symbol into the box there. You can enter it in here. We can change right here. We can put it a different symbol. And when we click OK, it's going to show up Apple's news releases. You can click it here, and we can go to Amazon. Enter, and we've got all Amazon. I'm going to stick, I think, with Boeing today. And it has news. Another way, so if you wanted, you could set a list of symbols. You can type them in manually. So maybe you want Boeing. Enter. You put in Apple. Enter. Amazon. Enter. And you see it's going to show the news releases for those. But if we want instead, if we want to go for, say, something based on our portfolio, so we don't have to keep creating lists, because maybe you have a list of symbols in a portfolio, like we do in this example, and you can see there's Boeing, there's, Bristol Myers and Citigroup and Dow DuPont. There's a bunch of big name US stocks. And so you can filter based on that portfolio. And if we go here and we check the news for portfolio and we go down, let's pick Maine because that's the one we're looking at. If I click OK, you're going to see it's all releases from this portfolio. So every symbol and every news release for those symbols comes up here. I think it's a great way to monitor the news for the list of stocks. It's a way to, because you have to go, you can pick and choose, and you can certainly cycle through each one here if you wanted to. And you would have to change that to news for symbol. And then you could just cycle through and click, look at Citigroup, Cincinnati Financial, and so on. Or you could just, instead of, it might be up to you. Maybe you want to cycle through, or maybe instead you just want all the news based on that. So you could pick, you check news for portfolio. You can also do it for watch list too. Exact same thing. So you would check it, click Main, go through, pick and choose the news sources that you want. I'm sure not every news is for you. Maybe they are. You can select them all. You can use these buttons here to unselect all, select all, and so on. So you can kind of, go through and customize it, because the streaming software certainly provides many, many ways to customize it to your personal preferences and make it as efficient for you. We're going to click OK, and we've got all the symbols here. All these symbols are showing up in our newsfeed. You can also filter based on topic. So there's quite a few topics. You can really go through here and see pretty much anything that comes attached with the topic that are these. These are, in our system. Then you'll see news releases for that only. And that is pretty much the same as news for a sector. So you could go through the sector list and you can pick and choose. Maybe you're looking at, you have Apple or some stock, whatever, just hypothetically, and it's gapping up big, and and there's no new news about Apple, and you're wondering why, and maybe there's something going on in the sector or the industry itself. And so you can quickly use this option and go, and you can check out all the news based on that individual sector, industry, and sub-industry. Maybe you monitor, maybe you're strictly, energy. You like the oil stocks. Well, you can use this option here, and you can see all symbols. all news for all symbols that are within a specific industry. The news for Marketplace is self-explanatory in that if you want, you can filter further and you can pick, maybe you want just New York and NASDAQ. Maybe you want just the OTC. Well, you can use these options and you can click as many. Maybe you want just North America and you leave London out of it. It's up to you. And you can use this for further filtration. We'll cancel that. See, there's quite a few news sources. This is a demo account, so it has a bit, but I recommend going through and checking and seeing that, you have it set up to your liking. Furthermore, you can print. So if I open up a news release here, I have the option to copy this. So it's copied to your clipboard. Then you can right click and paste it maybe into an email, maybe into a text document or a Word document for later. You can also print out from here. So you could print the news story. There's options to zoom in and you can see the different filters and different topics that might be associated with any given release. You can see it, everything changes in the right column. The main news source or main news story will be listed here, and some releases will have links, some won't. Some will redirect you out to a web browser into a safe website because we only partner with, respectable companies, and or at the same time you can, see all the different related topics. And so if you click on any of these topics, it will take you immediately there. So it's a great way. So if we looked at Apple and we went to this Motley Fool story about Netflix, we can see, we can continue reading. There's various links. We can go here and we can click on communication services, and then we have any releases with communication services, and so on. And there's just many ways to filter and read the news.
Thanks for watching our video. Please subscribe to our channel to see more of our tutorial videos.